trusty well. I'm rolling down hills in a suit through the mud. Burn my dress shoes in the fire with the wood. Sit back and relax.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Memphis Grizzlies at their home.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee, at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Grizzlies homestand. They are 4 games off the lead, definitely in the playoff picture.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, you know, this happens every year. A team outperforms expectations early. You wonder, is this just an anomaly or is this something they can sustain?
Well, we're seeing the chemistry right now. Whatever this team may lack in readiness or talent, they make up for by playing for each other.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Robert Covington out there with Harrell. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Lillard in at the point. It's good. Coming down the stretch, Chris, you made the postseason 10 times in your terrific career. Talk about the late season push when these games are so meaningful.
You know, Kevin, I would always talk to teams in the locker room right before the All-Star break and say, everybody go home, relax, have as much fun as you can, because when we get back, it's all business. What you have to do is have the same focus and intensity and excitement and passion that you do coming into training camp. And if you do not have that going out of the All-Star break into that postseason run, then your team really is being set up for failure. It's all about energy and your mind frame at that moment. That's why that break at All-Star is so important, because you leave everything behind and you say, now we're back and we're really here. We're playing now for what we really want, and that's the championship. This is where physical and mental toughness is really tested.
Good explanation. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Covington finds Fournier. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox with the steal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Superior strength from the little man. Fox accepting the challenge and fighting through the contact well.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like. Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Favors. Over Harrell. Favors can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Thompson against Fournier. Shot clock at 5. And Lillard gets it to go. Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes, and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another 3.
Now, with his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow-by.
Outside Favors. Porter in the corner. Back to Favors. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
Here's Fournier. Lays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Fox Fox against Lillard. And here is Fox. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Thompson. Pulls it from the elbow. And the jumper falls for him. Thompson's got his second bucket. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers lead by 6. And the second quarter will get on.
Don't miss.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Damian Lillard. Harrell is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court. Well, make no mistake, Dame Lillard is this team's leader. I mean, he stepped right into the role after Aldridge left town, even while Aldridge was in town. He has done a fantastic job leading the way on the floor and in the locker room.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Harrell with it. Favors picks him up. Cauley Stein dishes to Lillard. The 15-footer, that's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. And with the attitude of me against the world approach that Lillard has, you can see it with the rest of the team.
I mean, teams follow the attitude of their leader. This Portland team always plays with an underdog perspective because of Lillard. Lillard has brought the team together closer by organizing barbecues, post-game group activities. I mean, he's the man.
Outside Fournier. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Porter looking it over. Lillard against Fox. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Covington with the bucket.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Or selfishness. I mean, this is what happens when you don't make the extra pass. Your field goal percentage can go south.
This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. In third, the Grizzlies.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
And Drummond kicks to Porter. Covington with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The back-to-the-basket scoring, obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter takes no time in getting his shot off. When the D is laying off of him, he has no problem pulling right up off the pass.
Fournier against Thompson. And Fournier kicks to Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The wide open look here for Fox. Can't hit from 12.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Passes it to Covington. Porter with the steal. Feeds to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 6.
This guy can play. Whatever they ask Thompson to do, he is more than willing. I mean, he knows how to create his own space to get a shot off near the rim.
Fournier passes to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Fox. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Fournier. Nice D from Fournier. And so we wrap up the first half.
Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
It's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting.
And that wraps up the...
We're back with you here in Memphis, Tennessee. A gorgeous look at the skyline here in the birthplace of rock and roll. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven this far.
Favors is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go full rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Fox kicks to Thompson. Got a hand on it. The kick out to Porter. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Drummond, and it's Memphis with another.
And the confidence of Drummond just soaring when he's attempting these mid-range shots.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the paint. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for the Blazers.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Thompson with it. Defended now by Fournier. Favors finds Thompson. Takes a 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Fournier, that's for 2. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Grizzlies trail by 15.
And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates and doesn't force shots.
Kicks it to Lillard, and there's the pass to Fournier. Pass to Harrell. Here is Here's Lillard. He's covered by Favors. With the shot. And it's Lillard missing. And Greg with Covington, he makes a point with his game to take what the defense gives him.
And sometimes that means Covington will go nights where he shoots very little. He's okay with that. He's focused on efficiency and making the best decision for the team. Only cares about wins and a true team player.
Passes to Drummond. Now Fox. Back to Drummond. He kicks it to Fox. Inside. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 17. To the left side wing. Fox passes to Favors. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
Fox against Lillard. Pass to Fournier for the three. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's good instincts as a distributor. I mean, Lillard on point with the pass.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, good rhythm to the game at both ends.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Harrell in at the 4 spot. NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving. But C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better, but as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you're calling the play.
I love your honest appraisal.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Drummond is a rebounding beast who eats glass for a living. Can't keep this guy off the boards.
Poked away. Lillard against Fox, and Lillard gets double teamed. Grizzlies with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson in the corner. Shoots over Fournier, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Fox. And 11 points for Klay Thompson. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough, not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
Fox against Lillard. And Drummond kicks to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple.
They cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Drills the three-pointer.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
On the wing, Thompson. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
You're so right. Trying to shrink the deficit, sometimes you push too hard to make something happen.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Damian Lillard.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, I mean, all day long.
And the pass to Cauley Stein. Harrell down low. He's covered by Favors. Lillard with the bucket.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Up top, Fox. Covered by Lillard. Pass to Drummond. Thompson in the corner. Moves back up. In deep, Drummond drops it in.
Now, the energy Drummond has on the glass, it's really ridiculous. He's a spark plug, a real spark plug.
Fox against Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg.